All right, what's going on, y'all? Back for another backtesting session. As you can see, just looking at market open today, we dumped 400 points or 300 points since the new week opening to create this new week opening gap. Seems like we're somewhat filling it right now. I'd probably expect shorts tomorrow morning to the discount of this range, maybe eventually to come tap into this new day opening gap. So we'll see how Asian and London play out, but something to watch out for this week while we're trading. And this is not the account I want to be on. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. So yesterday we had a great day, right? We're looking at 80% win rate right now over about 2 weeks worth of data. Yeah, hopefully we can just continue going with this third session of data. We're in 2022 right now, if I am correct. Yeah, 2022. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue on with this session. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's go ahead and go to next day. Alright, what is price doing? We can clearly see we just inverse this daily fair value gap, delivering out of a daily. Seems like we're going to come down for this swing low. ES hasn't taken it either. So really I'm just looking for shorts up to this range. Down to this range, I mean. Delivering out of this 4 hour. Yeah, I really just want to see shorts here. We are delivering out of this 15 minute, so this 15 minute fair value gap could be my conditions here. Alright, if we see something like this get inversed, then, or this hourly, I'm sorry. We see something like that get inversed, we'll probably end up delivering higher, but I would like to see shorts here down to this low. Alright, price manipulates higher. We'll see if this 15 minute respects, but we could end up pushing higher here. Alright, 15 minute looks like it's gonna inverse. Alright, 15 minute does inverse. So I'm probably looking for something to come take out all this LR, right? Maybe tap up into this high. It's a high inside of an hourly fair value gap. Most likely looking for something like that to come get hit, right? And then we could be SMT'd here and end up delivering lower out of this. Alright, price takes it, takes the high. See if we want to manipulate lower. No close. Might want to come for a resweep. We do get the resweep. Boom, close. I need this 4 minute to close. 4 minute does close. Takes us down to a 15 minute though. Or a 5 minute, sorry. If I do see this 1 minute close, I'll take this. Well, we're just going to come resweep. Alright. I will take this. We got the resweep of this high. Just take it break even at this low. Singular fair value gap. Yeah, just take it break even at that low. Stop at this order block. Most likely. And then really I can see us coming pretty far down, but we'll just take this for 1-to-1. Maybe EQ this 15 minute fair value gap. Could be solid. Something like this. Yeah, like this. Go for a 50-point stop. Target 58 points. Alright, go break even here. Alright, stop that at break even. Alright, it's becoming pretty late in the day. Not much that I really want to take here. I do like this 1 minute though. Well, just this unfilled 5 minute, but probably, yeah, that would have played out. So that would have been solid. But now we're just getting choppy and it's already 11, so. Alright, delivering back into this daily fair value gap. We'll see what happens here. We could just continue higher, to be honest. Watch out for this high on the 4 hour. Could just continue higher here, but I don't know because we might want to come take out this low still. It's just we are delivering out of the higher time frame weekly fair value gap. I feel like this is kind of our spot to go higher here. So really, I would be open to taking longs if we manipulate lower. Alright, manipulate higher. Manipulate lower off open, 15 minute, respecting. Yeah, I do like this long. We get to manipulation lower off open. Go here, where's our 930 wick? Already got taken out. ES took out my break-even point as well, but we are inside of a 5 minute. I do like this. I'll take this. Probably just stops blows slow. Any 5 minutes? There's no 5 minutes. I do kind of just see us taking out all this LR, to be honest. Like, this is a lot of LR up to the ultimately this buy side right here. Probably just put my stop at this candle close here. See if there's any 30-second inception gaps. There is. We'll run stops at this swing low, or this random low here. We'll take it break even at this high. Break even. Whoa, I didn't put my break even point. That's my bad. That is break even though. Sorry. I always forget to move my break even point. Gosh, FX replay. Dude, FX replay is really not loving it. Alright, like I said, break even at this point. I forgot to set it. It's my bad. But this is actually a great entry to reverse, to be honest. Right, we swept out this high inside this 5 minute. We're still delivering out of the 5 minute. Looks like we want to push lower. We get the great inversion to the downside. So I'm kind of just flipping my bias here. I had a neutral bias coming into the day, right? There's room for us to move higher. There's room for us to move lower, right? And now it just seems like we're getting the setup to the downside. Singular fair value gap inside this range. We are delivering from the 15 minute. This is a low inside of a 15 minute. Really, you could just target the Sunfield 15 minute, right? Or you could target this low right here. But our stop loss is protected now. So go stops right here. Maybe even stops, like you could go stops with a swing high. Take this for 1-to-1. Bank. Let's see if we flush. It would be really unfortunate here if we do not. Bank. Full TP. Nice. So just flip my bias. I had a neutral bias coming into the day. So originally we tried longs targeting all this LR. Got break even, which led to the perfect resweep of this high inside of this 5 minute, right? Protected our stop. Now this becomes a protected high. We get a singular 1 minute inversion to the downside. Unfilled 15 minute below to target, right? And go break even at this internal low. You can clearly see we manipulated off this 1 minute and just distributed to the downside perfectly, using this as leverage to sponsor our move lower. So all around, great price action. Sometimes you just got to be able to flip your bias around and realize whenever you were wrong, and just be able to adapt to the market and flip your bias around. And in that case, we just got too perfect of a setup to the downside to not flip our bias around. So now at this point, I'm going for shorts, right? I want to see this low get taken out. I don't even really need to see much more. Manipulate higher. Probably not going to get an entry here. No 30 seconds. I'd assume we probably just flush here to that low. Oh, delivering to a 5-minute. No 30-second though. We don't get an entry. FX replay is really upsetting me here, bro. Come on. Let me replay my data. Oh my goodness. This is insane. I might need to just clear my cache. Come on, FX replay. Why are you doing me dirty right now? Are you kidding me? Alright, we're back. But it got rid of all my... That is so annoying. Why does it do that? I gotta redo everything. Whatever, bro. Alright, we get no entries here. Manipulate higher. Take out a high inside of a 5-minute. Like to see some rejection out of this. Highest time frame in the leg is a 2-minute. Of course, my rectangle is purple now. Actually, a 3-minute. Which is unfortunate because the odds of me getting a 3-minute entry here is not high. Now it's a 4-minute. Oh, perfect actually. 4-minute inversion to the downside. Didn't take out my break-even point yet. Just run like a 40-point stop here, perhaps. What do I want to target as my draw on liquidity here? I mean, obviously, I'd like to see this low get hit, right? But we're still quite a ways away. We did just open up. I mean, it's possible to see that low get hit. Might just need to scale partials. Definitely scale partials here. Definitely scale partials here. Most likely. I'll probably move my stop ups right here. And then I'll go break even at this internal low. Tough, got stopped out. Break even point didn't hit. It's just the 4-minute inversion just did not play out. Our stop is protected, so curious, but yeah, it just looked like we wanted to come back up to the upside. ES did take out our break even point, right? We got the swing low to the downside on this candle. So probably something I could have thought of or understood. And then now it looks like we might get delivery out of the 5-minute. And now we're inside of a 15. And 15 doesn't even close, so 1 minute though. Yeah, just nothing, so just took a loss. Alright, we slipped out that low. Could probably see us rejecting out of that, delivering higher. Still respecting that weekly fair value gap. Slipped out the low inside the daily. I don't see us coming much lower than this. So I'd like to see longs here. Maybe target this high inside this 1 minute. I mean this 1 hour. Yeah, that looks like the best target right there. So I'd like to see longs out of this. See if we manipulate lower off open. Manipulate higher. No inversions. Okay. Delivery out of a 15-minute. Get the inversion to the upside. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just run stops with swing low in this case. I mean, a minor SMT, but nothing really that plays a role here. Nothing inside of 5 minutes. We do have this high inside this 5 minute here. So probably want to scale out here. Perhaps just watch out for that point of rejection, but really I'd like to see this high can get taken inside of this 5 minute. And then potentially leave a runner up to this buy side up here. Alright, well, we'll go break even here. Alright, stops at a break even. Let's see if we get a re-entry to the upside. We did just sweep out a high inside of a 5 minute. Could deliver lower out of this 5 minute, but realistically I'd like to see us come respect these fair value gaps. And then maybe possibly give us another entry to the upside. Two-minute does get inversed here. Alright, well, took out my point of entry. Don't really want to enter here anymore. Ooh, this does look nice. Just kind of choppy price action. We are delivering out of the 2 minute though now. This isn't light bulb, but could play out. At least break even me. Alright, go break even here. Alright, again, stops at a break even, and then we'll probably flush. Maybe not. No. Alright, just choppy price action, so taking a loss and a break even. One win. So just a little bit choppy price action here. Not the greatest. Still would like to see us come up into this daily for value gap up here. Still delivering off of that area. Down below. So realistically, I mean, I'm still really looking for longs. 15-minute relative equal highs. And then, yeah, we never took out this high inside this hourly too, so. Get the hourly inverses, also an hourly unfilled. Yeah, I'm just really looking for longs to that point. If we reject hard, I will take this. Unfortunately, we open up a 3-minute. We are inside of an hourly now. Inside of a 15-minute. Bro, I didn't even see. I missed my entry completely. This 2-minute would have been my entry. Break even here. Didn't take out my break even point. That's very unfortunate. See if I'm not gonna take it anymore past my time, but alright, we inverse that 15-minute. I'm expecting bullish price structure here. Boom, delivering to a 5. Do we get a 30-second out of this? We actually do. We get a beautiful 30-second. And a 1-minute change in steady delivery. So I will take it break even right here, and I will take this. As far as target goes here, 15-minute relative equal highs, right? What else do we have? Slight unfilled 5-minute. Yeah, probably just take this for a base hit. Because there's not too much to target in this. And this is an unfilled 5-minute, so I would want to see us break through that. Play this out in the 30-second time frame. Alright, go break even here. Alright, well, break even again. Did we tap into that unfilled 5? No, we did not, actually. Five-minute did inverse this gap. We don't really have any higher time frame delivery here. So I don't really want to take shorts, but this short could, this will play out. Well, actually, I don't want to take this. This is kind of just a pattern trade. If we came down into this 15-minute, I would take something. Ideally like this. Highest time frame here is a 4-minute though. I just don't like that. I already slipped on my break-even point. Yeah, it would have flushed though. I probably could have taken this, to be honest. Like, even with my stops just at this low, I probably would have put them at this 4-minute. The bottom of this 4-minute candle, and just gone for 1-to-1. Gone break even at this high. So just a few missed opportunities on this day in particular. Session isn't over yet. Let's see what we can see if we can squeeze something out of this. What do I see us coming up to? We are delivering out of this 15. I really just see us pushing higher though. Out of this, there's not much. We did just sweep out this high. Really just see us push higher though. No higher time frame sponsorship. CISD, but I'm not taking a CISD. And it's already 11 here, so not much here. That'll play out. So there's a couple trades to play out. They just didn't really fit my setup. Alright, well, it looks like we're kind of reversing here. What in the world did I miss this? When did we take out all these lows? Dang, so we swept this and then we dumped from that point. Wow. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect this to go lower. We are very SMT'd on the higher time frame. Very, very SMT'd. But there's still potential for us to come for all these lows, so. I would possibly take longs here. We just got this sweep. Still delivering out of the 15-minute. Ooh. Doesn't look bad. Could take this. We just got a liquidity sweep. Are we SMT'd on the higher time frame? We are SMT'd. I do like this short right here, so let's go ahead and just try it. Target this unfilled 5-minute below. Probably scale it 1-to-1, perhaps. This is a risky trade, but yeah, not gonna. Wow. To the tick, and then full TP. That's unfortunate. So probably should put my stops at swing high. That's very unfortunate. That would have played out for 1-to-3, or 1-to-2.5. That's unfortunate. So just got wicked out there. That's very unfortunate. Not much you can do about that. So let's just continue on and see what price action gives us the rest of the day. We're inside of this 5-minute now. Alright, continue pushing lower, 5-minute inverse. Retrace up into a 4-minute. You get rejection out of this 4-minute. Highest time frame is the 1-minute, singular gap. And I do kind of envision us pushing lower here. That does become protected. Delivery off of a 4-minute. You get the 1-minute close. I mean, I'll try it. Fits my setup, so. Boom, go break even here. Could possibly hold a runner down to this low. We will see. Just take out the low for me. Nice. I'll scale. 80%. Leave the rest in. Trail my stop into profit at this swing high. Probably just going to hit my trailing stop. Nice. We're flushing actually. Bang. Full TP. Perfect. Like the way we executed that. So we got the 4-minute inspection. We got the 1-minute singular fair value gap. We went scaled out partials at this 15-minute. Or where did we scale out partials actually? No, we scaled out partials just under this low, I think. Or no, this was break even. And then, yeah, we scaled out partials at this low inside of this 15-minute. We held for this full sell side liquidity down here. This higher time frame, 4-hour low. Intermediate low, actually. Yeah, just this low. Perfect. Really like that execution. Very solid. Alright, we've taken out all these lows now. Been very, very bearish. Still SMC'd on the higher time frame. Not really too sure what we'd come for next. Could deliver off this weekly fair value gap. But I mean, higher time frame is bearish. We're inside of a daily right now. 4 hours still continuing bearish. 1 hour still continuing bearish. 15-minute continuing bearish. So I mean, I just like to take shorts. Like that's the higher time frame bias here. We are SMC'd here. Hold up. So up to high inside of a 15-minute. Ooh, this actually does look very good. SMT'd. So up to high inside of a 15-minute. Stop becomes respected. Or that high becomes respected. Get a singular. How many points is this? Like less than a point fair value gap. But no, this is way smaller. This is tiny, tiny. I still really like it though. Stop becomes respected. Target just all this LR. At least to these relative equal lows, perhaps. Nice, go break even here. Come on now. Bro, FX replay. We've got some real problems in your system. Again, where are we at right now? 1-to-1 still hasn't played out. I mean, I like to target these relative equal lows here, to be honest. They're lows inside of pretty much everything here, and realistically you could hold. So we'll see. All right, right here we'll scale 80%, and we'll hold all the way down here to these lows. Yeah, Yeah, there's not really too much else. Bang, full TP. Perfect. Very small inversion, but we got what we needed, right? SMT'd, delivered into a 15-minute, sweeps out a high inside of a 15-minute. That high becomes protected. We get the 1-minute inversion with good momentum. We've got LR right here. Scaled out our position at these relative equal lows. And yeah, pretty much perfect. Very much like that setup a lot, so. Alright, daily looks like it's rejecting slightly. Got a daily fair value gap up here. 4 hour rejecting, delivering out of this 4 hours. See if we want to continue to come lower. I'd like to take longs, but we'll take shorts if I need. We're building up a lot of LR. Okay, that's insane. Volatile open, not even any 30 seconds. Probably gonna come take out all this LR. Pro. Delivered into a 15-minute. Oh, these are all 15-minute relative equal highs, though. We left 15-minute equal highs behind, which I don't like at all. We do have all this LR. And I think I gotta take it here. I just don't like that we left those 15-minute highs. Equal highs on ES. Probably just rip my stop like somewhere like right here, maybe. TP, you could really target whatever you want. There's no 5 minutes in our way. All this LR. Take it break even right here. Maybe scale out some at these lows. Yeah, I mean, let's try it. I do not like that we left those 15-minute equal highs on ES though. ES took out my break even point, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and go break even here. ES took out these lows. Nice. That's already a 1 to 5. At this point, I'll scale out. 80%. Leave a runner down to these lows right there. Probably just trail my stop. It's about this point right here. Bang, full TP. Perfect. Almost 1 to 3 there. Cannot complain. We're trading very well right now. Alright, daily time frame's rallying. Got a daily fair value gap up here that we look like we want to come into. Also lines up with hourly relative equal highs. Yeah, I'd like to take longs, ideally, if I get blessed with a good setup. Not really too much, to be honest. I mean, we do get this 4-minute close. Yeah, I mean, I could take this. I like this 4-minute. Just take it up to these highs. Probably just rip my stop here. I mean, I kind of just expect us to flush. My stop at this order block. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go like this. Run a big stop loss here. And just take us break even at this high. Alright, go break even here. Alright, break even. Would have played out if I ran a tighter stop. I just didn't feel very comfortable doing that. See if we come displaced into this 4-minute. Nice. See if we get a respection out of this. Highest time frames here is another 4-minute. Probably just gonna continue lower, to be honest. Yeah, nothing really to be honest with you. See if you get this 5-minute close. You do get the 5-minute close. You could take this 5-minute up to this 15-minute unfilled. We are SMT'd on the higher time frame. Do get a 5-minute close here. We are still delivering out of this 15. I would have taken it off this, so we are in a macro time. I won't cheat. I'll put my limit. I'll do a limit order, or I'll go back and do a market order. Take the drawdown. Okay, insta stopped. And then full TP. Yeah, I just gotta remember these 3 candle patterns, like where we create an obvious swing low, right? Just a low that doesn't take out this low, like blah blah blah. To run my stop that swing low, because that was a very avoidable loss. Like the trade idea was correct. 1-to-1 would have played out, so trade idea was correct. Just bad stop loss placement. Alright, well, we delivered into this daily, and we kind of rejected, to be honest, out of it. We are going higher now. That is the high inside of the daily. I'd like to target that. If we reject off of this 4-hour, though, then we could see shorts. Need the 5-minute close here. 5-minute close, but it took out my break-even point, so I'm not taking this. Alright, get a retracement to a 5-minute. Highest time frame out of this is the 1. I actually do really like this, because we did just resweep that low. 5-minute still held, I think. Yeah. Bruh. I mean, we did get an inverse of all of this, though, so kind of like it, to be honest. Break even at these highs. stop loss below this order block. Just go for a 1-to-1 here. Alright, come on. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was not going for... Oh, yeah. No, I was. Alright, take a break even here. And stops at a break even. See if a re-entry becomes possible. Okay, now you get a sweep of this. 1 minute right here. So up at a high. What else do we have? We have a low inside of a 15-minute down here. We also have this low. This is a low inside of a 5-minute though. And you want to get the 2-minute close. 2-minute closes. I mean, yeah, I like this a lot. Stops above this high. So just flip my bias here. Alright, go break even at this point right here. And I do want to see us flush down and take out this low inside this 15-minute for sure. Bank. Scale out. Oh, my TP, it did just get edged. There's no way we don't come down and take it. But just to be safe, we're still going to scale here. Oof, I kind of should just let this CP run out. Bang, full TP. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. Just had to flip our bias here. Alright, originally I did want to see longs come up to this high, and we did get a proper setup to take it. But it ended up being out break even. Price wanted to come sweep this high, and then gave us a perfect 2-minute inversion to the downside. We had a low inside of a 5-minute that we went break even at. We had our TP at another swing low inside of a 5-minute. I think it was a 15-minute as well. Yeah, low inside of a 15-minute was supposed to be our partial point, and we flushed through it and then edged final TP, which was another low inside this 15-minute. And I would not be surprised if we continue going bearish. Unless we deliver off this 15. Yeah, we're going to continue to the upside now. So, nice. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the session and all. I'm probably going to go ahead and end it there. Let's see what our analytics are looking like. So, I would like to end my session FX replay. It'd be very chill. It's not going to let me. Is there another way to get out of here? I just want to make sure everything saves, to be honest. I don't know why I keep trying the same thing. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Let me just open up another tab. Hopefully everything saved. Yeah, perfect. Right, that's current balance. Yeah, 12,000. Cool. So win rate we're down a little bit. We took some losses, but overall we still banked. Still in January. So we're at a 72% win rate right now. Yeah, I like it. Average RR right now is 1 to 3. This is insane that my max RR could have been 80. Profit factor is good. 13 wins, 5 losses. So really we've only taken 2 losses. Well, we've taken 5 losses actually. I don't know where these are. I think I just took some wins and took some losses as well on the same days. So cool. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's market open, so go over what the market gives us tomorrow. Any trade recaps if we take anything tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be it. So I'll see you guys later.